Extrication is actually playing out right now behind me. Let me show you this. This is happening shortly after midnight last night. The extra heavy-duty wrecker came in order to first pull it out of the Burger King. Now it's here on the side of the road. They're going to have to tow it off and begin to examine it and try to figure out exactly what happened in this whole thing so that they can better understand how it came to be that the driver smashed into the Burger King. If we go to the other video that we have, this is a Burger King on Fort Hamilton Parkway in the Kensington section of Brooklyn. Shortly after midnight, passengers on board this bus said they knew something was going on. All of a sudden, the bus started speeding up. It was careening through the grass. The next thing they knew, it was halfway embedded inside a fast food restaurant. The passengers all okay. There were 2 of them on board. They immediately went to check out the driver, and he was in very poor condition. One of those passengers was thankfully a nurse. She started rendering medical aid to him while somebody else was also calling 911. Emergency services responding to the scene there right away. But that bus driver now in critical condition, even as they try to piece together what exactly happened and how he came to drive into the restaurant.
Bus started speeding up quick. You have to think quick on your feet. And before I knew it, we was in Burger King. I got out my seat and I immediately went to him to try to help him out. He was moaning, he was saying whatever. I started CPR on him.
So he wasn't breathing?
Other guy came on. He was moaning and then he passed out on me, but he still had a pulse. I survived the crash. It could have been a whole lot worse.
Probably the most miraculous part of this is that the driver, while losing control of this bus, did not crash into any other vehicles. He only crashed into the restaurant. Those 2 passengers on board, of course, they're not wearing seatbelts when you're on board an MTA bus. They were both okay. The driver in critical condition. We don't know the extent of his injuries or exactly what precipitated this crash, what sort of medical episode he had suffered at that point in time, but they're going to piece it together with the physical evidence and anything that the bus driver may be able to tell them at some point in the future when he regains consciousness. We're live this morning in the Kensington section of Brooklyn. I'm Kirsten Cole, PIX11 News, Justin Vanessa TV.